Kate Johnston. I'm attached to the Youth Command with the New South Wales Police. I've been a police officer for 15 years, working in Youth Command for 4 now. I am a youth case manager and I work with young people at risk and also young offenders specifically. I think binge drinking these days has become completely socially acceptable. Personally, this is my personal view. I don't think it's completely socially acceptable. I think everybody is going to drink sometime in their lifetime. Stats show that young people tend to experiment with drinking. Lots of them don't go on then to have drinking problems. But we do find that young people these days really are binge drinking. They load before they go out, which is going to the shop, buying your drinks, drinking heaps and getting drunk before you actually go to your party or before you go to the nightclub. It's become socially acceptable to behave poorly when you're drinking. Everybody wakes up the next day thinking, oh, what a big night, and I acted like a bit of an idiot, but that's okay because I was drunk. For me, I don't think that's socially acceptable. I don't think it was really socially acceptable back when I was younger either. I think there is a massive culture of drinking in Australia. I think it's a social norm that we have a drink to enjoy ourselves. We have a drink at sporting events. We have a drink after sporting events. We play football. We drink beer afterwards. It's really ingrained in our everyday life.
And do you think that increases the chances of young people to take risks?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. I mean, it's scientific fact that having a drink, it relaxes your brain, it relaxes your body, it puts you in the mood to I suppose it inhibits your inhibitions, really. It will make you do things, allow you to do things that you wouldn't normally and necessarily do, behave in a way that you wouldn't.
As a police officer, have you seen a rise in the general young population taking risks in correlation with the binge drinking?
I would say over the years, yes. The work that I do specifically with young kids, I think absolutely. Kids sometimes use it as an excuse. Kids that I have worked with will go and get drunk and do things that you would never expect them to do. Good kids do stupid things when they're drunk. You don't have to be a bad person to do bad things when you're drunk. Many times the police, if there's a young person who is very underage and highly intoxicated, I've been called to the hospital many a time with kids that are overdosing on alcohol. The effect of alcohol, if you're vomiting, it means your body is overdosing on it. It's as simple as that. And it's a really brutal way of putting it, but that's what it is. I've watched kids spew their guts up in hospital beds. I've picked kids up off the floor. I've watched kids get hit by cars because they've been drunk and running across the road.